into decent positions, but Lancashire Thunder have got a decent start here. 24 for 2 at the Western Storm after 5.
Golf's Elite takes centre stage in Pennsylvania for the BMW Championship, live on Sky Sports Golf.
The weekend's Premier League action continues today as Tottenham face Aston Villa. New season, new dreams. Sky Sports, feel it all.
Game on for Lancashire Thunder. Runs on the board, 141 of them. They've got 2 early wickets. Overseas players, Smitty Londoner and Rachel Priest. New skipper and Kate Cross will be more than happy with the way in which her charges have gone about things so far.
They might be waiting to go to their seat, and they're allowed to wait to the end of the over to go to the seat.
Gilet jaune on screen. Need to wear high-vis stuff, just wandering around in Taunton at the moment. Flying objects everywhere. Health and safety issues all over the place. Tell you what, a safety warning on for the Western Storm at the moment. Great record against the Lancashire Thunder, but it's under threat here at Taunton.
It's getting to sound so cliche in a lot of ways, but they've got to do the simple things right here, the Thunder, and they'll go a long way to chalking up their first win in this KSL competition for 2019. I think a lot of it's going to come down to their fielding. Solid ground fielding, particularly good in the air. They will get opportunities. Big single taken.
I think they've done everything pretty well so far. The partnerships with the bat were excellent. Managed to target the it's not a short boundary, long boundary, but downwind well when they batted. Won the toss, and in doing so batted first because the pitch has been used before. They felt that their spinners would come into play in the second half, all of which has come true so far.
Cover sweeper being pushed out for Heather Knight. Deep mid-wicket in play. She brings out the sweep. She does like a sweep. Usually she plays it pretty well.
He's in good form to knock over your England captain. I suspect Sophie Eccleston thinks it is.
Great over so far, just the 2 singles coming from it. Eccleston and Hartley are the spinners working in tandem at the moment. Can they win the power play? And truly on top here. They do win the power play. 26 for 2.
It started off with a bang from Rachel Priest. Downwind, but Smriti Mandana, who's been given a life, was snapped up by Indian teammate Harmanpreet Kaur. Brilliant catch from her. Priest continued to try and strike the ball through the leg side, but when she went the opposite way, it was her undoing. Knight picked up the boundary on the sweep. I think you're right, Mel Jones. The Lancashire Thunder are in front in the power play. Signals that the field restrictions are up. But the Western Storm have a lot of work to do to haul in 141 for 6 that was posted in the first half of the game.
Hartley's been given a rest. Talia McGrath now come on. Medium pacer from Australia. Should the ball reasonably stump to stump. Keepers up. Protection is deep backward square at mid-wicket on the onside. cover on the off.
Oh! Yes, Rocket, brilliant start, mate. Yes, team-up!
For those that don't know, one of the legends in Taunton, that is Brian. Brian's actually got his own accreditation here with Somerset Cricket. They've trained him well because he knows not to go on the ground.
He's not the Messiah. He's my Brian.
He's got his own Twitter account. Maybe his handle is not a naughty boy.
He's pretty regal, isn't he?
Slap to the onside, and it's through the field. Eggleston decides to not go for the dive on the first occasion, when she should have, goes for the dive on the second occasion when it was already gone.
Lucky she didn't give herself whiplash there. The ground is soft, so that was the occasion to try and get the dive in. The ball slowed up tantalisingly, and then diving headfirst into sand. Boundary was a nice release for the Thunder.
That's well worked to the onside. They're going to have a look for two. Will they go on the arm? They won't. Started today, we were talking about the opportunities for players within the KSL to put their hand up for the upcoming T20 World Cup. I think Fran Wilson is certainly one of those. It's probably a pretty good time when she's batting out there with the England captain as well.
Yes, mate.
Yeah, she's been in really good form in domestic cricket this summer and has just been banging the door down, desperate for a chance. She's also one of the better fielders knocking around in the country. Took that absolute stunner in the one-day international to dismiss Hayley Matthews, I think. Diving away left-handed. John T. Rose got onto Twitter and expressed his appreciation of it. So she's a fine cricketer. Relish the opportunity to try and do something special here. 7 gone, 34 for 2.
She got an absolute horror of a call in the start of the Ashes campaign in the one-day internationals. It's given out LBW and it came off her glove. Haven't found themselves in this kind of situation before, having to dig themselves out of a little bit of a hole in attempting to chase down the Thunder's 141. And likewise for the Thunder, they haven't found themselves in a situation where they've been on top of one of the big name teams. They find themselves in that situation at the moment. I think Kate Cross is the new captain of the Thunder too. Just be keeping her eye on that required run rate at 8.3 at the moment. And I want that to keep going up. Dunkley on.
Sophia Dunkley was part of the successful Surrey Stars outfit last year. It's part of the, it's not really a draft system, is it? But it is a way of keeping the talent spread between the 6 KSL franchises. She was moved to the Lancashire Thunder, which caused a little bit of consternation around the place that the Stars felt that they've sort of developed Sophia Dunkley and got her to be an international player. She's been taken away from them, but I think the Lancashire Thunder will appreciate the fact that she's there.
You can look at it two ways, can't you? I think the other thing for Sophia Dunkley is she gets an opportunity of batting higher up the order. And the Thunder, in comparison to its Surrey, that has had a star-studded top order with overseas and English players, Siver and Taylor as the England players. And you've got the South Africans and Lee and Van Niekerk as well.
No, you're right. I think, particularly in T20, if you're not batting in the sort of top 4 and you're not coming on to bowl first or second change, you're probably not making much of an impact. So she does have more of a chance to show what she can do playing for the Thunder.
That's good bowling. Just hit them, just to keep them on their toes. Little opportunities like that, and they all add up. You wonder how she's missed out on opportunities of working with Van Niekerk as a leg spinner from South Africa. A very good one at that. It's been hit into a gap, a deep gap as well, but they will stick for the single. 6 runs from that Dunkley over. It's 40 for 2. Just building here. Western Storm partnership of 22 from 24 deliveries. And a wicket within the next couple of overs would make this game very interesting indeed.
Now, Kate Cross, the new Lancashire Thunder captain, back into the attack from the River Tone end. She made a real impact for England in the opening part of the summer against the West Indies. So much so that she was preferred on more than one occasion to open the bowling in front of Catherine Brunt or Anya Shrubsole, depending on which of the two of them were playing at the time. A real family affair, isn't it, for the Thunder as well? Brother Bobby Cross is the coach of the Thunder. Manager.
Skied straight in the air. This will be a tough chance. Bouncing just out of the reach of Hartley.
Never looked like catching that. Which is more of a reflection on the conditions out there than the fielder, Alex Hartley. The wind just kept taking it away from her the whole time.
Nice. Cleanly struck. A top edge for the shot before, and this time straight out of the middle.
You just get the feeling that with a bit more pace on the ball, shots like this are much more simple to pull off. You hit them like that, they're always going to go for 4.
Taking on the fielders in the inner circle. Kate Cross, she even says it herself, as the workhorse for England, does what all the other seam bowlers probably don't like to do, up the hill, into the wind. But you've got to know your role, and that's exactly what England need at the moment. She's done a very good job of it. Works across the front pad, does Heather Knight. Will keep the strike for the start of the 10th. It's 47 for 2. couple of important overs here for both sides here, with the Storm needing 95 more runs to win and keep their record in.
Might be getting close to winning the game, because then the pressure starts to ramp up and you think, oh, you know, it's so close, it's within our grasp. These two put a partnership on, they'll start to really ramp the pressure up on them. Seen a couple of little fumbles and a little bit of jitters out there in the outfield. I think the Western Storm will know that.
Knowing how to win is an art in itself, isn't it? Western Storm certainly know all about that. A little tickle on it. And that could be a superb piece of fielding. Boyce.
Yeah, they'll check it.
John says, footy's on. He says, I'll cook tonight. John says, footy. He says, by the way, my flatmate's out. Winking face.
Toyota iGo. Just go. Available with 0% APR representative. Well, for a good last few overs here, Ish. Evenly poised. Two players. Heather Knight and Fran Wilson, very capable against spin. Certainly seen a lot of that so far this innings. This is the key partnership though. Mandela and Priest both gone, scored a lot of their runs last season. These two very experienced down in the middle, but then it's Sophie Luff and Dipti Sharma playing for Storm for the first time, playing the KSL for the first time. You're thinking if Storm are going to win this, these two need to do the bulk of the work. A wide was given, just tinkering with those wide lines for Sophia Dunkley. And you can see what she's trying to do. The wind blowing to the leg side boundary. She's looking to bowl away from the off stump. Protection there as well. On the offside.
Well, a full toss from Fran Wilson has helped the ball on its way up and over on the leg side. Finds the boundary.
Yeah, use of the feet, gets it on the full. Happy to pump that away.
Another full toss. They'll be coming back for the two. Good running from those two. They know each other's game inside out, don't they? They've batted together for a long time.
How important is this season for Fran Wilson? Someone who's been in and out of the England side for a long time.
Yeah, well, I think she's the sort of player who, for one reason or another, she's not being at the front of the pack. In my opinion, I think she should have featured a lot more than what we saw her in an England shirt this summer. She had a great county season for Kent. She took on the responsibility of going in number 3 and made a really big impact there. Having moved from Middlesex, and for her now it's about consistency, scoring runs in different situations on a consistent basis.
And that's the carrot, isn't it? At the end of this season, we've got the World T20 to look forward to in Australia next year in February and March. So players will be wanting to put their hands up.
I think the other thing with Fran Wilson is what she offers in the field. Storm 67 for 2. And I think what we saw with England over the summer was a fielding unit that wasn't quite up to scratch as to what we're used to seeing them. We saw some errors. Fran Wilson is someone who can really lead that fielding unit.
What's it catch of the summer for the women? In that series against the West Indies, diving to her left. Jonty Rhodes got in touch with her on Twitter. Incredible stuff. It was a sublime diving catch to her left.
Well played, Fran Wilson. Reverse paddle sweep, just using the pace of Sophie Eccleston. That will go all the way.
The one that you will appreciate, Liv, because you did it all the time as well, much to the dismay of the bowlers. She got one out a little earlier, and it was more of a hard sweep. This one, just a fine tickle. So playing with the fielders at the moment, Fran Wilson, batting beautifully. Lancashire is sticking to their guns. Kate Cross, she's not sending anyone out there. Not covering that short third either. So she's kept those two fielders back straight. Will she try it again?
Missed. Ellie Threlkeld behind the stumps. Wilson just looking to use her feet, hit down the ground. Always tough those situations when the batter's in your eye line for a wicket keeper. You have to make a decision. Try and track the ball all the way. Always very, very challenging.
Yeah, not able to get it through. The Storm captain. Those 3 fielders up inside the circle. Now someone goes across for that reverse.
I don't think these two will mind this change in field. I think it's just opened up It's a leg side area. You've got a deep backward square, mid-wicket. Big gap just in front of square. Oh, she's got that away. Good stuff on the boundary. They come back for 2 though.
75 for 2 after 12. The required rate 8.38 at the moment. They've just brought it down from 9. So hovering in a spot where they feel it's attainable. The wicket partnership were 57. Rainbow flag out today as part of the ongoing support for LGBTQ communities. Sky in partnership with Stonewall to remind everyone that cricket is a game for everyone. Fantastic initiative.
Talia McGrath comes back into the attack. It's a good initiative, isn't it? I saw down at the Brighton Pride people with their flags out, and someone must not have had one, so they put a twister mat out. Finding a way to show their support. Oh, that's firmly struck by Fran Wilson. Pierced the gap deep backward of square. Deep mid wicket, struck so powerfully and finds the boundary again.
Yeah, drags it short. There's McGrath. She's so quick onto length, Fran Wilson. Connects beautifully. Crucial knock at the moment, strike rate of 160. Heather Knight though, strike rate of 75, just handing the strike back to Wilson at the moment in this partnership. Just wonder at what point she might feel she needs to go as well.
Oh, Heather Knight just matched Fran Wilson. So very similar shot with the same outcome, another boundary.
They're just bowling too straight. The length as well, allowing the Storm players to get underneath it. The wind blowing across as well, so they have the support of that. Another boundary, 10 runs from the over already.
Oh, they're just having a committee meeting at the moment. Not necessarily the field settings that are the issue. I think it's the execution of where they're looking to bowl. We've seen 2 short balls dispatched to the boundary on the leg side. What Kate Cross is saying to McGrath. Opted to drop third man back.
And I think this might just help with her line. McGrath will look to try and bowl wide of that off stump. That's the danger though, if she misses. It's an easy boundary over to the leg side, bringing that fielder up.
All the time these two are in here, they feel quite comfortable, Heather Knight and Fran Wilson. The required run rate is just under 8 and over. For these two, they won't feel under too much pressure. Storm 85 for 2.
I want everything that's nicked gone. The washer.
That's nicked, yeah.
Alright, dryer.
Yeah, that's nicked.
Microwave.
Microwave. All came as a set, love. This is the fight of our lives.
Avengers!
Where's that ball?
Marvel Studios Avengers Endgame. Available 19th of August in Sky Store.
Well, again, neck and neck here. County ground in Taunton. Thunder were 83 for 1, and Storm just hovering up with their rate, 85 for 2. Combined run rate now 8.14. And the 9 from Wilson at the crease.
Game on here, Bid. Well, Lancashire Thunder know that if they pick up a wicket, they're right in this game. For the Storm, they're keeping up with that raid. It's a good ground for them. They haven't ever lost it.
Yes, Al, yes, Al!
Saw Sam Billings. Look forward to seeing him in action, hopefully for the first time since his injury. Kent against Somerset coming up. Kent have got a fabulous streak against Somerset. I think they've beaten them 11 times in a row, including the first game of the season. Kent all round, Lydia.
Yes, Lammy! Yes, Bucker!
Looking to put pressure on these fielders at the moment. Both players in the middle. Wilson has been able to find the gaps more regularly than the captain. It's been a vital knock.
Very good, mate, very good. Emma Lamb just looking to take the pace off it. Be hit down the ground, offside fields up. She's trying to control where she's being hit. It's hard to generate power when there's not much pace on the ball through the offside against the off spin. Back for 2.
Enjoyed this tournament, the KSL?
Come on, lad! Yeah, I think it's been brilliant. I think it's a great opportunity for young players to come through and put their name forward for international selection. So good for them to be playing with not only England players but international players as well, some of the best in the world. Ritik Mandana, Harmanpreet Kaur on show today.
It's going to have a slightly different feel next year, no KSL, but there will be centres of excellence dotted around the country, and then the 100. Going from 6 teams to 8 centres of excellence, so you think initially maybe that quality will be diluted slightly, but in the long run, good for the domestic game.
Well, that's an opportunity. It was struck firmly by Fran Wilson. Did Emma Lamb get a hand to that? 14 gone. Storm 93 for 2. This was struck really firmly by Fran Wilson. I'm just trying to see if Emma Lamb got in a position to catch it just as it popped over her head. Able to get a hand to it. So Western Storm, they need 49 of 36 balls. Required run rate just over 8 and over. Just feel with these two at the crease, might be just with the Western Storm at the moment, but the Thunder know if they can remove one of these two, get a new batter in, squeeze some dot balls, and be right in this game.
Similar field again for Crossy, sending that third back to the boundary. So again, just looking to move that line across outside the off stump.
Wilson just looking to go deep in her crease. Feeling, she's looking to go up and over that offside field. Don's in the ring. Extra cover is. She's found the boundary 6 times during her innings. 43 of she's 29 balls. She's playing a good hand. Well, she's got right across onto the offside, and Fran Wilson has helped the ball on its way. It's a very, very good shot. She moves her way to 47.
Changes her length because of that premeditation, Kate Cross. It almost would have been better to stick to her guns. She's able to get up and underneath it. It's a shot she plays often. Nicely done.
She goes deep in her crease again, this time just a single.
Tell you what, that wind has calmed down a bit now, Lyd.
Yes, girls. Take a wicket here, Crossy, come on, mate.
Don't feel like I'm actually forcing myself to stand up.
You have a natural lean on in here, can't you?
Yes, mate. Come on, come on.
Yeah, well bowled, Kate Cross, getting her Yorker in wide outside the off stump.
Need a bit of magic here. Do the Thunder to get themselves into this tournament. They've lost their first 2. They've never beaten the Storm. Can they pick up one here? Can the captain do something?
Well, Fran Wilson goes big again. And that's one bounce to the boundary. And that is Fran Wilson's 50 up. A brilliant innings for her. Second 50 in the tournament so far. It's someone who's very much putting a case forward for the England selectors.
Well, it's been a brilliant knock. She's manipulated the field. She's been smart with her choice of shot, putting pressure right back onto the Thunder. Could be a match-winning knock.
Oh, well fielded. That's a very good shot, but that's a great effort. She's saved 4 runs there, Harmanpreet Kaur. It's the end of the over. Storm, 104 for 2.
She's been brilliant. Wilson, 53, to the name of very minimal balls. And a crunch part of the game too. She walked out. The score was 18 for 2.
I hope that pass ball's up to date.
Dominant leg side play there for Fran Wilson, both to spin and pace. Strike rate currently sitting at 160. The job, though, is not yet done. Once again, favours that onside.
It's been the calmness of the power as well. As you mentioned, 18 for 2, coming in, but managing to keep control of the run rate. Manipulating the ball. Only a boundaries, Lancashire have been guilty a little bit, offering up 1 or 2. It's just allowed them to keep in touch, rather than strangle.
I think what they also did well, they recognised pivotal moments in the game where Kate Cross turned to Eggleston for one to try and get the breakthrough. They worked their way through that over, still scored runs, didn't give the wicket away. Then Kate Cross goes, well, we've got to try something else again now as a new captain. In the air, a chance, a simple chance, taken. The caught and bowled to Hartley. Could this be the twist in the game that the Thunder needed?
Well, she's gambled because she has thrown this up. It's come down with snow on it. And Wilson was tempted, and she pays the price. See the flight, the height right up above the eye level. swatting it across the line. And Alex Hartley will tell you herself, she's not got the safest pair of hands. Delighted that she's clung on to that. So perhaps a slight change in the game. Brilliant knock though from Fran Wilson, 54 from 35. And it's 106 for 3.
He's my data self. We met at Experian. And because I know his financial history, I can help him decide which personal loan to choose. Unfortunately, I also let him choose this weekend away. I need the loo. This will be interesting.
Find out how your data self can help you make better financial decisions at Experian.
They crossed while the ball was in the air, had a Knight on strike. Sophie Luff is out in the middle with her captain at the moment. So much of it comes down to decision making. Fran Wilson is well and truly set. She tries to hit across the line of the left arm orthodox spinner and also into the breeze. There's a very strong breeze here at Taunton.
Noticeable change from Alex Hartley just then. Been throwing it up, taking all the pace off the ball. Firstly to Heather Knight, but just prior to that, causing the demise of Fran Wilson. A lot flatter to Sophie Luff.
Pace off that delivery as well, just a tick over 40 miles an hour. Big over there for the Thunder, the key wicket of Wilson. They move to 108 for 3, the Storm.
Get Luff on strike for the start of the new over. Wouldn't have been easy, that one, just swirling. There would have been a lot of spin on that ball.
Probably the only shot in that innings of Fran Wilson that I really didn't like. It was just nothing about it was going to say that's going to score me some good runs. Across the spin, trying to hit into the breeze. It's going to be more spin with Lamb coming into her final over. Luff, a player who likes to use her feet. Because of that, she's already halfway down the pitch, so it's almost like 1.5 runs.
Yeah, it's really clever batting from Sophie Luff as well. She's just nudged it into the onside, knowing that if she reaches just the edge of the 30-yard circle, 25-yard circle, sorry, should be available to get to. Gets away with that. That's Lamb. But still not convinced with the right arm off spinner coming around the wicket to a ground that has that strong breeze moving from left to right of screen. I'm with you. You watch. Wicket now. But it's right. I mean, we've seen. You talked about the cricketing smarts throughout the day, and we've seen that actually predominant with both sides. That's the one decision today that I've been really surprised at. I don't think we'll see a great deal of it a little bit later on when the boys get going. Enough on it to go one bounce to the boundary line, but Loose is patrolling that area. But just with that wicket, the rates just leapt up. Now, up to 8 halves needed. Through the field. She's been great. For the moment she walked to the crease as Luff rotated the strike and now has capitalised on the full toss for the boundary. I think she's made that for herself with the work that she's put in the first 4 deliveries of the over. Sophie Lamb looking to try and fire it outside of the off stump. Way too much flight. Gifted a boundary. Very productive over so far for the Storm. 10 from it with the ball remaining.
They're going to look for two here. Heather Knight turns blind, but still goes. A misfield. That's a big over for the Storm. They lost the wicket in the over before. They've got 12 from this one. That's 120 for 3.
What's interesting here, again, the smarts from Luff. Sophie Eccleston's feeling it mid-on or long-on. Left-hander. Sophia Dunkley, right-hander. Now, I'd be tempted, if you're going to try and plug that gap, to have Dunkley at long-on, Eccleston there. Now, I know Eccleston's got the height if you're driving down the ground and looking for the catch, but just in situations like that, it's good thinking from Luff, knowing that Eccleston is going to the wrong side to try and get the throw in, and the 2 was available. Also, well backed up from Heather Knight. Towards the flats. That's into the breeze. So you've got to get yourself in that position where you know that you can stop 2. It's a lovely little knock this so far from Sophie Love.
Mostly because of the big break in that partnership. 88-run partnership off just 71 deliveries. Oh, a chance of a run out. What big throw. It's going to be overthrows, and it'll be 4 overthrows at that. Well, are the wheels just falling off the Thunder here?
Got to be alert. Got to be alert in the infield. You're always in the game. The throw coming in. No one backing up.
My question is, why the strong throw for the direct? Flat hard, yes. Get it to Hartley, bails off. I think he could have had the wicket that you were looking for.
I reckon there's going to be some little moments in this game. Just the odd ball here and there that Leinx will look back. What if?
Superbly once again there is Luff. She moves to 20 from just 10 deliveries.
Just as the Storm, you thought, could have lost a little bit of impetus with a new player coming to the crease, Luff has completely negated that.
Knight will keep the strike. The end of the 18th, 131 for 3.
I know you. You're a new existing customer.
Existing customer.
Why can't we all just be treated the same?
The best prices shouldn't only be for new customers. With Aviva Plus, at your next car or home renewal, you'll get the same price or better than if you were a new Aviva Plus customer.
Got 18 for 2. The Storm were looking a little shaky. Then a big partnership between Knight and Wilson. Then the fall of the wicket of Wilson meant maybe the Thunder could have been right back in this, but now they need 11 from just 12 deliveries. They're back in the driver's seat thanks to this little cameo here from Luff. Sophie Eccleston has 1 for 11 off 3. Can she just cause another little flutter?
Come on, Soph.
What are you thinking here, Mel? If you're Heather Knight, Sophie Luff.
Exactly what Wilson and Knight did as well. Just play smart, no need to win the game in this over. That'll certainly help though. And it has the legs. Boundary off the first.
There's a lot of theories that you try and win a game in the 19th over. But obviously when the most dangerous bowler for Lancashire comes on, you just see her out, get what you can. Well, Heather Knight's taking the former rather than the latter. And now all the pressure is off.
I think what Heather Knight's also thinking is we have to get 12 runs this over, but if we get the majority of them this over, it just keeps things nice and relaxed for the last. The 4 off the first just releases that pressure once again. 7 needed from 11. Luff basically halfway down the wicket when she called yes for that one.
I'm afraid to use her feet to Sophie Luff. Diminutive player, but
Come on, Sophie.
also happens when she's at the non-strikers as well.
Once again,
Just wonder if it's worth Lancashire here. Gambling. Kate Cross.
Come on, Eccles. Come on,
Just having
mate.
2 fielders out. Saying hit over me. Dare you to do it. Rather than just nudging singles here and there, just close in.
Yes, Eccles. Come on, mate.
Something has to happen for them. Game's gone.
Come on, Sophie.
and I think the spinners have adjusted that well to Luff's approach either. We haven't seen a flatter one outside off, try and skid it past the advancing player. And this is why Heather Knight is also so very good. 45 from 49, hasn't been really in control of things, but has found a way out in the middle.
Well, there's only 3 fielders out. So Cross has taken that on board.
Oh, direct with a little bit more force from the throw. And all of a sudden, just 4 needed.
And with the way that Luff has played, get him in now.
Yep, I'm with you.
At the moment, still 3 fielders on the boundary edge.
Another run-out opportunity, and is held on to. Good over there for the Stormate from at 139 for 3. Storm fans will be pretty happy with the performance by their team today. They have never lost a game here in Taunton.
3 times the headwear. The cap, the floppy and the hoodie.
Just the 3 needed from 6 deliveries. These first 2 deliveries are going to be crucial. And it's the captain, Kate Cross. She's done it before for England in India. They needed 3 to win India, and she did it.
But it's the field that she sets now. Now currently there is 1 fielder out on the boundary edge. That is at deep mid-wicket, just as the camera pans right to the right-hand side of your screen. But what you've got to have on the infield, extra cover mid-wicket, tight in.
I'd even have that mid-wicket probably 2/3 of the way to the boundary. Luff has not looked like going big to that area at all.
I think Cross has got this right.
Just the 1 out, deep mid-wicket. Skied, in the air, a chance. Taken! The Thunder, they're still in the hunt. A key wicket of luck for the captain in Kate Cross. We've said it before. She's done it before. Can she do it again?
Well, it's that infield as well. Sophie Love trying to do something that she's not done. All innings, hit over the infield. Front foot check, she's fine. No problems there. But it's making her do something she's not done all innings. It's caused her downfall. 22, Sophie Love, a very bright 22 off just 13 deliveries, 139 for 4. Equation 3 from 5. And now Mel Jones, what are you doing to have the night?
Brilliant start, Kate Cross. The wicket off the first. Game smarts, most importantly for the Storm, is that the batter's crossed while the ball is in the air. That means that Heather Knight is on strike. She's 4 short of a 50. They need 3. That would be the perfect way for the Storm to finish things.
Come on, Crossy, come on, mate.
Exactly the same field for Heather Knight. Now, actually, slight change. You can just see to the right-hand side of your screen, deep square is going out. I don't know if they mind a single here, Lancashire, considering.
Nicely driven, straight to the field. More pressure building.
This is good stuff from Kate Cross. Yard either side would have been the winning strike.
Now it's about keeping your nerve. A reminder, a tie is a super over. Short, wide, through the gap. It's 4. It's 50 for Heather Knight. And the Storm keep their unbeaten record alive here at Taunton.
Well, Heather Knight couldn't have wished for a delivery to get to a half century and to lead her side to victory as good as the one that she received from Kate Cross. Just a little bit of width, that's all she needed. And too short, and able to uppercut it for 4, but a really excellent run chase. Lancashire taking it into the final over. But I just wonder, Mel Jones, if they will feel that they've let an opportunity to get their first victory over the Western Storm slip by with just 1 or 2 incidents in that bowling and fielding innings.
Yeah, they certainly will. But in the same breath, I think they'll feel as if they're getting better each and every single game. So lots of positives for Lancashire Thunder. They're off some of the big teams in this competition. But when you're playing against the likes of a Heather Knight, who was not out off 52 deliveries, Fran Wilson in the middle was absolutely brilliant. And even though they got the first 2 wickets early in the power play, it was the experience of the captain leading them way to that victory. Western Storm looking to chase down 141 set by the Thunder, and it was a bit of a shaky start with both the overseas and Priest and Londoner departing. The score was on 18. It was that 88-run partnership, though, between Knight and Wilson that set things up. And then a wonderful innings by Sophie Luck. 22 from just 13 deliveries. Got them over the line. Needed to bowl tightly and create opportunities. Well, there was 4 opportunities that were snaffled by the Thunder, and it was singles each to Lamb, Eccleston, Cross and Hartley. Eccleston, the pick of the bowlers. Once again, her economy rate absolutely outstanding.